Yo, 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 what is going on with everybody? Sunday Night Live with your boy Concise. Y'all know what it is. This is something I love doing. Sunday Night Lives. I like to enjoy this time with y'all. Talk about a few things that's going on in the industry. And before we do all of that, this time I have my slides. So we're gonna do it the right way, correct way. And let's just flow with it. Let's see what everybody has to say about some of the stuff that I have to show y'all. But let's get straight into it when it comes to the barber events. This is from now until September. This is all the things that are going on. This is not every event, but this is something that you might want to look into if you have not gotten any tickets to anything. Yes, if you have not invested in yourself at all so far this year, here are a few things that you can invest in. You have Brown and Bros August 16th through the 17th, or I believe August 16th. No, I take that back. It's Brown and Bros August 17th through the 19th. Me being fast, I did the 16th through the 17th. So Brown and Bros 17th through the 19th. I do apologize about that. But every other date should be correct. You have BarberCon Dallas, that is coming up. That's August 25th. But also right there, you have the LV Barber Expo, August 24th through the 25th. So it's really up to you which one you guys are going to go to. But I would say go to either or. Definitely think it'll be good to just invest in yourself, y'all. Honestly. And if you guys can't make that, if you can't make it to Dallas or to LV, which is in Las Vegas, the Houston Barber Expo, September 22nd. That'll be a dope one. I've never been to Houston. I ain't never been to Texas for real, to be honest. But that seems like a dope Barber Expo to go into. So I wanted to start off with just some barber events, y'all. I have some interesting things to talk about. And also I have a guest this evening. We're going to talk about a few things that's going on in the barbering industry that is kind of trending right now. And we're going to hear it from someone that is, how can I say this? A true example of one of the concerning things that we have seen even on social media. So let's go right into the next slide that I have right here. Did I hit next? Did I hit next? Let's go. No, add to the stage. Stop playing. All right, here we go. I got to click on it. Got you. Now you have the new and upcoming barber products. Now, I'm going to get out of the way for a second, right? I want y'all to tell me, what do you find very interesting about this picture? There's something going on in the barbering industry when it comes to these new up and coming products. I don't know about y'all, but there's a certain company that is going in. If y'all have not noticed, we might have seen a little bit of here, there, and all that jazz. And honestly, this is not even all the new stuff. It's not even all the new stuff. I couldn't even do all the new stuff. They have a whole lineup coming out. And this is going in. And of course, you're going to have people that's going to say, oh, they're so behind. They're never going to catch up. It's they're out of date. There's nothing new. All this jazz. Look, you can say whatever you want to say, but I will have to say, honestly, I have to give them their respect. They didn't just come out with one clipper, they didn't come out with one trimmer. They came, well, right here, you see four products. One, two, three, four. You see four of them easily. They just came out with new. Two of them are upgrades. They're not new, they're just upgrades. The envies, they're somewhat of an upgrade, but it's basically a new clipper, right? But also they got the new stuff coming out, which is the Phenom clipper and trimmer brushless motor ones. Those are two other products that Ennis is coming out with. Yo, they're giving us a whole new lineup. You got to give respect to that. They could have came out with one clipper and saying we're doing something. Nah, man, they coming out with a whole lineup. and it seemed like it's like back to back to back. That's the crazy part. Jason said Anderson's blown up. Yeah, yeah. What's up, brother? What's going on? Yeah, they blowing up, man. I don't like I look at things. I see uh companies, they take these things like in waves, right? They come out with a clipper and trimmer or just a clipper or then just a trimmer. And there's like a lot of sometimes there's gaps. There's only one company, honestly, I could say that they don't have much gaps, and that's Stylecraft and Gamma. I consider them one company. But every other company, man, there's a gap. And this, I say from what? Let's what are we in? August? Probably from August to December, you probably gonna have 6 items. That's crazy. I don't know who else has done that. I don't even like, yeah, I don't know who else has done that. Y'all let me know. I might be tripping, but I don't know. But 6 of them, that's crazy. And then you have the wall. This is the vapor clipper. We've been talking about this one. If you've been on any of the lives, we've been talking about this one for the last two lives and stuff like that. So I have been getting a lot of feedback from it for those that have used it and those that just in the comment section, telling me some specs that they found out and stuff like that. But other than that, man, to me, it is an interesting clipper. It's an interesting clipper. I'm appreciative of them doing something new. Um, this blade, I think I'm gonna like this blade a lot. I do. 32 teeth. That's crazy for some clientele that I have. I believe that this will work perfect on them. It really would. Now I'm gonna say something that I haven't really said anything about it, but just by looking at it, right? Just by looking at it, I I feel like they ate something that nobody has really said anything yet. When you look at that clipper, the wall vapor, you see how low that ended is, where the thumb is. I honestly think they aced it. And here's why I say this. Because to me, it's either I like a high thumbprint, which might sound weird to some people, or a low thumbprint. And it's not even a thumbprint. It looks like just a smooth indent. And I could be wrong, but it looks like that's exactly where majority of our thumbs will go. It's not like a OD, like, oh, put your thumb here, but it's just like a smooth, soft indent. I really think that thing might go. And that's real. Now, as y'all see on the other side, oh, y'all can't even see it. I'm sorry. This indent right here, the indent right here, y'all. I think that's where the thumb is going to go. I think that's where, naturally, I think that's where our thumb is going to rest. Do you think the clipper is going to struggle with bulk having that many teeth? It's possible. It's definitely possible. Realistically, if you have a comb that has real small teeth and you try and go through some bulk, of course it's going to struggle a little bit more than, a comb that has wider teeth. So if our original blades are around 22 and now we just added 10 more teeth to it, now we got 32, it might not do well with bulk, but I think it was called a fade. It's called a fade out. Hey, it's doing exactly I feel like it's going to do exactly what it said it's going to do. I think this thing might be one of the best fading clippers. It could be. I don't want to gas it. I would definitely got to try it, all of that jazz. But it could be. It just could be. You know what I mean? So I'll leave that up to y'all. I'll leave that up to y'all to decide if you think this thing is going to cut well or not when it comes to bulk. Now I'm going to be doing some tests with it. Definitely some clipper over comb. Definitely at least about 4 hair textures before I could say anything about it. Now I'm not going to cut one hair texture and be like, "Oh, this is trash." Nah, I'm not going to do that. Just to be honest, it might suck with straight hair, but curly hair might be amazing. So once I do all my testing, I'll let you guys know. But then this kind of had like a shine to it. Like everybody was talking about it. It seemed like it's been, it's been out for some time, but they didn't really release it yet. And that's the Clippers trimmer, the BT1 trimmer. I did speak with them. Hopefully, I will be seeing that soon. I think you can get them at some events. I'm not sure exactly which ones of the ones that I had up here. It could be the Las Vegas one. Could be. I'm not sure. Y'all have to check their page to really see what they have to say about it. But this is a trimmer that I'm really hoping that it can do some damage. I'm really hoping that it can perform to the best ability. Now, I do have some concerns with this trimmer. I'll leave that for the concise review, only due to the technology and how the way that it operates. But I hope that it does perform very, very well. So we're gonna see, y'all. We definitely gonna see what's going on in the barber industry and see if this is something that is going to be great or not. So, like I told y'all, I do have a guest. I am going to hit this slide real quick. This is something I did talk about before, but my guest is somebody that lives in the area where this topic somehow came about. So let me go ahead and show y'all the topic first before I add them in. Boom. Haircuts, $25. Now, we're gonna have to have a conversation on what's going on. Now, I do know a few things about this area, which is OKC. The living there is a good cost of living. You can make it out there, doing all the right things, especially as a barber. Now, this conversation started in OKC because somebody was charging $25. Now, to be honest, that's crazy to me. But one of my friends literally lives out in OKC. And let's see what they have to say about this whole situation that they probably didn't even know was going on. And I hopefully I can find a video clip. If I can find a video clip, let me see if I can get that in here real quick. Let me see if I can find it. I could have deleted it, but hopefully I still have it. Because if I had the video clip, we're gonna play that first, and then I'm gonna get them on here. Let's do previous 30 days. I think this is it. Here it goes.
Price to get a haircut at
35,
25,
yeah,
30.
35.
25 and throw a tip out of respect.
Yeah, 35, 40.
But
max.
you feel me?
Max.
What about you?
I mean, I actually go and it's 50, so but it should be 35, 40.
Let me explain.
Yeah.
The only reason why I throw 25 out there, bro, I was in Oklahoma, got a cut. Coldest cut I ever had, $25. Damn, I ain't seen my hairline like this, gang. He said, yeah, that's how we do it out here. Like that, straight for the love, though. He wasn't trying to, he said 25. I throw him 40 for real, just cause.
They coming
How
to
much?
you, what you think?
100.
100, no more than
It's 100.
100.
It's 100.
But you go to the shop and pay 100, right?
Yeah. He the best barber in the land, though.
25.
All right. All right. Y'all seen that, right? Y'all seen that? That was crazy. That was crazy. Y'all know who it was. Y'all got the famous people out here, the Ball brothers, Big Baller Brand. I'm not gonna do that. All right. So look, 25. They say he got in Oklahoma. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get my boy on here, man. He is from the OKC area, and we're gonna see what he had to say about that topic. But before I go there, real quick, I see a question: does the amount of teeth affect how well the hair feeds? Very much so. Just as a comb, we do 30 in Louisville. Okay, we're gonna have to talk about this. So let me go ahead and add my brother up in here, man, and let's see what he has to say about this whole topic of haircuts being $25. Let's add him to the stage. Hello, sir. Can you hear me? Nah.
Yeah, man. I can hear you loud and clear. Yeah.
There you go. All right, man. So look, You seen it, bro.
Yeah.
You seen it. Look,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
talk to me, man. What's going on? What's your thoughts on this? Honestly, what's your thoughts?
Man, it's so much. It's so funny to see that actual number in here in Oklahoma. I think for me, it's like context. I'm trying to figure out like when did this dude get this haircut? First of all, that could have been years ago. Because I know at one point they were on the circuit with I did my research when you put that video up. I know at one point they were on the circuit with the what's the guy's name? It's the NBA player. He's done contests. They were brothers. Blake Griffin.
Oh, okay.
Team Blake Griffin. And I know at one point they were here like playing with them, so it could have been then. Cause
how long ago was that?
That's probably about 4 or 5 years ago, actually.
Okay. We got some more context, y'all. We got some more context.
So that could have been the price then. Because right now I'm like, cap. Ain't no way, boy. Like,
why? What's the price? What's the price that you see out
I mean, average price around the city right now is about $35.
Okay.
35 to 40. And I've seen even higher than that, but it depends on what type of amenities they give him with the haircut and all that good stuff. But for the most part, average, I've definitely probably seen around 30, 35.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let me just say this, because it's funny that you said that, because you jump right into the next slide, my guy. Let's go ahead and ask this question right here. Are the services worth it?
Ooh.
Are the services worth it? Now I want to hear it from your end, and I'll say it from a barber eye's end.
Services that meet value or perspective.
Talk about it.
Okay, so each client, man, can view the value in services very differently. So I noticed like some barbers will give expectations up front. Hey, you can get this blah 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 services. You get 4 services for X amount of dollars. And then somebody's out there like, man, that's mad expensive. But you got to look at labor, time, all that good stuff. If I'm spending if I'm spending 45 minutes on your head, I just lost a client that was probably paying the minimum. So I'm going to charge additional for this time and labor. But every client don't see that perspective. So that's why I was like, man, it's just value versus perception.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of them are not going to see that perspective because they're not the one cutting hair. They're not the one that's
true
in that business. You know what I mean? So how they look at it is like, yo, I just need a clean cut. It can't be that hard to do. If you could just hurry up and do that, and I'll be on my way. And then just call it a day. And then I'm sorry. And then, you do have the service side. And when I say, are the services worth it? Like, you do have people that like doing the extra stuff, the hot towel, the steamer, the shampoo, the enhancements and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You have barbers that want to do these things, but sometimes, and this is a real good topic to talk about, but sometimes they find out that their clients don't want none of that stuff. So even though they have it within their services, they always get the, oh no, I don't need that today. I just want this. Do you have anything just a haircut without the shampoo? So that right there is like, sometimes clients get upset because it's included and it's not an add-on.
Yeah. Can I speak to that?
Yeah, go ahead. Talk your talk.
I don't know, and I hope there's a bunch of barbers listening to this right now, because I'm gonna tell you something that I literally just seen this. If barbers could go back to the actual, this is an old school method of samples, that would never be a problem.
Sorry, I had hit the horns on that.
No, because I went to Costco.
What do you mean samples?
Yeah, I went to Costco today, and everybody goes to Costco or Sam's Club.
Samples. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, on Sundays, because the samples
Facts.
You could literally get a whole meal in there. But the one thing I thought of is like, man, yeah, from a collaborative standpoint, like your client, you want to have a customized experience for them. The only way you can do that is through samples. Like, hey, man, I just want to give you one of my sample platinum cuts. I'm just giving an example, but give them to them and then get honest feedback from them. Because they be like, man, I didn't really need all that, but I really like this. And then you're like, oh, okay, well, shoot, if I added that onto your normal cut, that's $10.
Right.
And so, but it's customized for them. Like you want to give just a little bit of a sample. You don't want to give every freaking service that you have, but just, enough
Right.
of a combination based on what you know about that client in general. Like, so you kind of got to be aware too, like how they are. Like them sample people, they know like who to target and who not. Like
it's funny you say that. Y'all give me 1 second. I got my light on chill mode, not bright mode. I'm gonna brighten this up. I'm gonna add to that because to me, there's the sample. It definitely works, but it works both ways, and I'll talk about that in a second. Of course, I forgot to brighten up my light. All right, there we go. Oh. All right, now I'm in there. Okay, so look, the samples definitely do work. When me and my wife we opened up our shop 2 years ago, it was about July 16th or July 17th. I don't know why I keep getting that date mixed up, but anyway, my whole month, that first month of me being there, I sampled every service, and here's why I did that. Well, I sampled the different types of service. If somebody had a bald head and a beard, I gave them the premium service for bald and beard. If somebody had just a haircut with no face, like no facial hair, I gave them a haircut and a facial. Or if it was a kid, I did a shampoo with it. So, and I start doing that, and I start telling them, hey, effective this. This is this. I was like, matter of fact, I said, what would you charge for that? Knowing where I was usually at, and now I got my own business, own shop, whatever like that. This is more, and they start saying like, the area, this looks like a elegant place. Like this is some, like they just feel like they was being pampered and stuff like that. And I was like, well, what do you think this is worth? Now, did I do that with everybody? No, not everybody, but I did it with enough clients to really see what they are really willing to pay. And it's funny because my price was already, it was what it was. I was telling them these are the things that's going to be included because I felt like that was the time to change, and for a better part. But are the services worth it? I believe that they can be, but if you really want to know if they are, ask your clients. And ask your clients, understand who your clients really are, though. And this is what I mean. If you are a $25 barber, but you want to become a $50 barber, that means that the people that you are marketing to at 25 is not going to be the same people that you are marketing to at 50. And you got to make sure that your skill set has elevated to the price point of 50.
Yeah.
So those 2
100%.
things is very important that you get. Now you want $50 people, but your skill level is at a $25 price or a $30 price. That's not going to look good for business. You get what I'm saying? So make sure that those 2, your target market, you know how to adjust in the market to them, and your skill level is at that place. So I'm not sure where this young man's skill level was at for $25, but I definitely feel like he did cut himself short. I'm not sure how long he been in the game. I'm not sure how much more things he invested into, but to survive out there at 25 is crazy. I mean, you crazy book. That means you're actually giving people away like a week because you're probably completely.
And I actually agree with that too, because I think like, man, if the only way to justify $25 would be like, man, I got mad volume. You know, I'm cutting
Mhm.
every day. You know, like I got multiple people. Then I could say definitely, yeah. If you got units, then you're out doing, you know, a lot of different
Mhm.
people. Yeah.
Yeah. When somebody said, if you go to Supercut, you're going to pay 30. It got to be weird. Right. Yeah.
Right. I mean,
If you go
yeah.
to Supercuts and it's 30,
Oh man. That's
that's
yeah, that's tough. That cut's
that's
worth
tough.
15. No, you should never go to Supercut. If you go to Supercuts, I can't trust you. Matter of fact, I can't trust you. Like I can't even trust you.
You know, look, there's a market for everybody. That's
Yeah,
if anything, if there's anything the Supercut and Great Clips taught us, there's a market for everybody.
that is
Real
true.
rap.
The other thing, they break everything down in numbers. Because if you
Yeah.
look at it, the city
Mhm.
of Oklahoma City has like close to 1 million plus people. So you're talking about like only needing 0.1%, like 1% of that to even thrive as a business. That's not a lot.
Yeah, that's not a lot. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I think that's why I laugh when everybody's in competition. Technically, you're really not.
Right.
There's too many people not to be.
Too many
Like,
people.
that's why I laugh.
But that matters too, because
Yeah.
how can I say this? I said this last time. If you are going to be in a small location, low population, then you have to become the specialist. If you want your price to be, well, you know, what you feel like you're really valued at, it don't matter where you really live. Just become the specialist in your city.
Right.
Because once you become that, everybody knows that
Everybody
if you want this to look
Okay.
like this, you got to go
gotta go to what's name. Yep.
to the specialist. So, I definitely thought that was an interesting topic, man.
Yeah, no,
The
it is.
finish is worth it because a lot of us we want to do a lot of things, but are our clients getting it? And if our clients are not getting it, then that means we might be targeting the wrong clientele.
True.
You know, let me see. Somebody said, "Yo, I love this dude's name, Buster Brown." Are the appointments are appointments and extra costs in your shop? No, that is just base.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
have to uh book an appointment. There is no, not to say there is no walk-in. If I do a walk-in, you got to call. If I got a gap, come on in at this time. Like that's how I run my walk-ins. If you come in the shop and say, "Hey, you know, do you have any time today?" And I say, "Look, I got a little gap between this," then I'll take you. I'm never not going to not take a service and be like, "Oh, I'm just appointment only." Like I'm not that sedity. But there is no extra cost in appointments, to be honest. Uh, I have to fix Great Clip or Supercuts cuts at least twice a week.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I say I can't
And,
trust.
and then here's the thing. And while you fixing it, right, they still got paid that for that $30.
The crazy thing is that they're licensed too. So that scares me even more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too hard in because
Yeah.
then I start making all the licensed people look bad, and then you got the group of non-licensed barbers standing up and with their yeah
I don't know.
yeah no get
Understood.
licensed.
Understood.
But nah, I definitely feel like knowing your worth is not you saying that's your worth in a sense, but
Yeah.
I would say that knowing your worth is you put in the work, you really put in the work, you invested, you've been through some things, and now you know how to move. Like for real, for real.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we getting some questions. Hold on. Guard question. All right, this is a barber question. I have an OG
Yeah.
Low Pro FX with a fusion blade. Should I stick Should I stick to the wall guards or is there something better? I just need to get these lines out at home. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with the wall guards, but I do have a YouTube video breaking down all the guards. And my guards right now that I rock with is the JRL guards. Easy, hands down. What would you consider a $25 service versus a $50 service.
Mm,
Jonas Van, let me tell you something.
that's a good question.
I appreciate that. Now
That's
let me tell you, here's the answer to that. If I was somebody charging $25, how about this? Let's say I start saying, look, I'll charge you the same thing, but my face is gonna look better and it's gonna take me 5 minutes less. You'll start coming to me more, right? All right. So main thing about $25 to a $50 service, one of the things really could be is time. That's one thing, time. Two, another thing is the fact that honestly, that client really don't care that much about how well their haircut looks. They just needed their haircut. They don't really care about their appearance. All that stuff matters, right? But
Yeah.
the experience, the quality, the communication, the connection, the vibe, how clean you are, all of that stuff to me matters between a $25 to a $50 service. What are you able to offer them? All of that matters. Like the service part of it, how you are, your character. There's some people that probably get haircuts from people that's like, yo, man, I don't know why I pay this dude $60, man. He smell like smoke every day. He do this and he do that. So sometimes you get clients that don't even feel like you worth it. But if you really stand up to that and show that you're worth it, here's one thing I do. And I tell everybody, it's not even a trick. When somebody sits in my chair and they see all of my stuff set up already, nice and clean, I still get my clipper and trimmer and still spray them down. Because I want them to know that I'm a clean barber and I keep up with my stuff. And I know that they know that because when they do, I say they're on vacation, they got to go and get a cut, whatever, they come back. Yo, bro, you the only one that cares, bro. You're the only one that cares. So caring is what differentiates the service from 25 to 50. Caring about your product, caring about your client's experience, caring about how your nails look, how your hands, how you smell. Caring is the difference. Exactly. If someone's going to pay to go to Supercuts and spend 30, they should absolutely not have a problem with paying 40 or 50 in a good barbershop. Nope, not at all. Not at all. McDonald's versus Five Guys. Both sell burgers. Details matters. Yeah. That's real. You muted yourself, Mike. Isaac.
No, I was saying that's real. Yeah, it's like paying for McRib. Like
for a big rib.
yeah, I was like, nah, it's different. It's just different.
It is. It is different.
It's different.
Like I don't know if why one of the most simple things that we really can do, right? We really can do to really figure this out when it comes to like, does the service matter? You go ahead and take a date out to I'm sorry, I gotta say this company, but you go ahead and take a date out to Applebee's, right? No, I'm serious. You go ahead and take them to Applebee's,
Right.
and then next week you take them to Roof Chris.
Oh man, you want to?
They both serve food. They both have waiters, but in the details, there are things that are completely different. Even your reservation is different.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Applebee's doesn't have reservation.
they don't.
You know what I mean? You just pull up. You know what I mean?
Friday night is wait time. Outside of that, nah. Roof Kiss, definitely reservation.
So that's what I'm really trying to help as a barber and a client understand that there are things that are different. Now you depend on who you be. It's up to you. Do you want to be the McDonald's or the Roof Chris? Maybe you don't want to be neither or. Maybe you want to be a Fridays. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It don't matter. But understanding who you are attracting does matter. And also, if you are going to get into the industry, I will have to say this. Um, there's a standard that has to be respected in the industry. And I hope every barber understands that when you are a terrible barber, you make majority of us look like terrible barbers because it's just not a good look. It's just not a good look. Now, and that's why some people stay at home. I know a few people that's like, nah, I just start cutting myself, man. They could never just get it right. I just doing number 4 and just call it a day. We know some people that do that because man, they've been traumatized at the barbershop. And
Yeah.
that's real.
Yep.
That's real. So
I was that person at one point.
see, honestly,
Yeah, I didn't start cutting my hair and nothing like that, but I knew when I started bleeding that was time for me to go.
that's different.
Yeah.
You're trying to get a haircut. You ain't trying to go to the doctors.
Right.
So,
Legit scar, bro. Like legit
crazy.
scar.
It's funny though, honestly, because a lot of places that I live, bro, I did not trust a lot of barbers. So I honestly became a barber. Like I was always one of those people that I would get a haircut, come home and still tweak something. Always. I don't know why. It is what it is. Like I knew how I like my haircut. And they did a good job, but I was still always find something. I was that picky client without saying that I was a picky client because I knew I could
Like, hey,
tweak it myself.
all
All right, I appreciate it. I'll come home and line myself up. That's honestly how I became a barber. I got tired of seeing I got tired of seeing like clients still not satisfied once they leave the chair. So I tried to become something different out here. Hold on. So here we go. 20 years in the business, 2008, $10 cut. People was complaining how people look for those barbers that have all of that service. Good for the shop. Blessings to you all from Massachusetts. People was complaining. Now people looking for those barbers that have all that service. Right.
Yeah, that is a real statement. They were complaining in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$10. $10. It used to be $7.
Right.
Bro, gum used to be 25 cents.
Bro, gas used to be like 8 cents. My grandfather told me that. But there's a thing called
I gotta be real. Back in my day, we had a penny store. Okay. And if y'all don't know what a penny store is,
man,
I don't know what to tell you. You'd have missed out on a whole situation.
That's a whole childhood.
A whole childhood. A penny store. I mean, $1 was like you good for the day.
Oh, yeah, you gold.
So we over here talking about our prices now. Yo, everything went up 200%. Literally 200%. Everything went up 200%. I talked about this before. Five stick of gum, 25 cents. You go somewhere right now, that jump 50 cents or 75 cents. Easy. What used to be, matter of fact, what used to be 2 for $1? I used to talk about apple pie. Apple pies.
Bro.
2 for $1. How much are them apple pies now?
Bro, they like
I don't even know. I walked.
They 2 for $3.
I forgot.
They 2 for $3, 2 for $4, something like that.
2 for $3.50, something like that, right?
They stupid now.
2 for $1.
Yeah, they stupid now.
Are we serious? Everything is going up.
It'll make no sense.
But the barber should need to stay at the same price. Y'all want $10 haircuts, and our clippers cost $200.
Well, I think since it's not directly related to them, that's where the disconnect is. Because you're not doing that at your own job. Like you at your own job, you would want a pay raise. Right. You ain't gonna stay stuck at the same amount forever.
Right.
Like
that's their pockets. They want their pockets to go up. They don't want their pockets. Yeah. So.
But it's funny. Everybody that has a complaint, This is most people, not everybody. Most people that do have the complaint, either they're not a good steward of their money, or they just don't understand value of money, and versus services.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because sometimes what I want to do is like, let's just switch roles real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, I need everything. I need the works, bro. I got 25. I got 25 on me. They know your prices. They know they came into the shop. They said they'll be there for 3:00. They know your prices. They come in before they sit down. They got their hands in their pockets real quick. Like, yo, bro, only got 25. I'm trying to get this and this done. You think that's enough for that? That's like me. That's like me going to that's like me going into like Champs trying to get some Jordans. Them Jones is $180. I know they're $180. I looked on the website, checked 3 or 4 times. Ain't no sale going on. And I say, yo, I only got $100. You think you can slide me them Jones for $100?
No. And they're not even negotiating with you at the grocery store either.
No.
And those prices went up exponentially. So
right.
You still gonna buy that steak.
Like it's only when it comes to barbering, it seems like. You can go and just let y'all know I've changed my life over to Christ. So this story right here is a past experience. You can go to the liquor store and stuff used to be a certain price, dumb cheap, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go there now, friends telling me the prices, they complain, but guess what's still in their hand? guess what's still in their hand?
Still in your hand. You still bought it.
In your hand. You still bought it. Y'all over here paying for all, sadly, drugs and liquor and Jordans and belts and honestly, like everything else. Everything else is like worth it.
Yeah.
But a haircut for somebody to do that for a living and to say that you're not worth it is crazy to me.
Yes, it is.
That's like me telling an artist, like, yo, that's a dope painting, but I'm never going to pay that price for it because you're definitely not worth that. That's disrespectful.
It is.
But some people don't understand it until they get on the other side of it. Let's say one of my clients, they start making, I got a butter right here. Let's start saying they made a butter, like a shea butter, whatever like that. And they was like, yeah, man, it's really, really good for you. Does this, it does that, da 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 da. And I said, word, bro, how much you charging for? Oh, just $15, just 15. Oh man, I got 6 on me. Think you can give me for 6? Now it's different. He gonna say, come on, bro, you gonna do me like that? Exactly, man. That's the part. That's the part where it only matters when it affects us, when it's being taken away, in a sense.
Yeah.
And you only look at it as being taken away because you didn't look at it as a value in the first place.
Now, I would, and maybe I'm asking this question. What is the solution for that?
Knowing your target, knowing your who you target. Like I like my clients to want to have this type of service, that care about themselves, like they really into the grooming and stuff like that. Now, if I'm a quick barber and I'm like, yo, man, I'm doing 20 heads, I need my clients to be okay with this being in and out in 10, 15 minutes, bro, then that's what I'm gonna do. Then I'll be okay with that. But if I want a certain type of people, then that's who I'm gonna try to target.
Thanks. Fair.
All right. So my man said, exactly, my man. Everything has to be almost double. Everybody thinks we are trying to price gouge. As a barber, we have to raise our prices as everything has else gone up. it's a vicious circle. Yeah, it is. Mike Alexander Concise. When did you come to Christ, brother? When did I come to Christ? Honestly, I can say in 2014 is when I really gave my life to Christ. Yeah, I could say it was around November. November
Interesting.
or December 2014 is when I gave my life to Christ on a real serious level. Now, I was raised in the church. I've been in church for a very long time. Don't get me wrong, but then I, got to my teenage years and I got to college and I didn't really do the whole church vibe. Didn't take God serious. Thought I was invincible, whatever like that. Until my body, kind of told me that I was honestly killing myself. I used to drink a lot. I would say I was an alcoholic just to be honest, even at a young age. But there was a lot that's going on in my life. So I needed this time of just me and God can talk. And he allowed that to happen. There's a little bit, there's a little, I ain't gonna say little, but there was a gap in my life where it was just me and God. I had no distractions and I knew I had to take him serious, and that was the best decision I ever made. So
that's what's up. It's funny. It's funny you even acknowledge that too, because literally probably less than a few months after that, that's when I gave my life to Christ. It was in the Easter, right after Easter.
Oh wow.
2015.
Yeah. See, so yeah, I mean, how can I say this? Once I took Christ serious, a lot of my life things got serious. So like I didn't play around. I didn't have time to just be like, oh, we'll just see what happens. Like I don't live a life where we'll just see what happens. You know what I mean? It's on some real execution. Like if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go after it. God says I can have it. He said it's mine. He gave me the vision. He gave me the dream. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna play around with it. I'm not gonna juggle it. I'm not, when I was younger, that was something like, oh, I'll do it next week. I'll get to it whenever. Thinking about everything else instead of the things I really should be thinking about, And honestly, I feel like everybody gets that nudge from God, but we don't pay it enough attention. We always feel like we have time. So, and the more and more we understand who controls time, then I think we will respect time. So, yeah.
Thanks. You went up spiritually like them barber prices.
Yeah. You stupid, bro. You stupid.
Yeah.
But nah, for real though, man. Just being real. That's why a lot of stuff don't even get to me, man. Just it is what it is.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let me see this. I'm gonna answer this. Buster Brown. Yo, I respect that.
I love Buster Brown. I love that.
You gotta do something with that, man. You gotta do something with that anyway. How do you schedule your appointment spots? 30 minutes, 1 hour blocks, and how do you handle lady clients 5 to 10 minutes behind? All right, Buster Brown, great example. So how I schedule out my time. Some people might not agree with this, but I don't mind doing this because this is how I like to operate. I like doing how can I say this? Let's say I take about 30 to 35 minutes for a whole full haircut. And I might take a little bit more time to just clean some stuff up. So let's say average 40 minutes, right? I clock my time of my appointments 50 minutes because I like to give myself 10 minutes of a gap just in case I wanted to. I like to revamp everything, get my stuff all situated before my next client comes in. I have a store right next to me. I might want to go grab something to drink and water, whatever like that. If everything's all set up. But if if you never give yourself a gap, to me personally, then you always look like you're in a rush. So I personally give myself, like I have a me time in my appointment time. Some people might not schedule their stuff like that, but I do because I understand the value of I might need to reset. And if I don't have time to reset and they're just coming back to back to back to back to back to back, honestly, that can get annoying. That 5 to 10 minute gap to me is one of the best things I have ever done. So if I know it takes me a haircut and beard 40 minutes, 50 minutes for a haircut and beard. So I like to give myself an extra 10 minutes. So when you say your clients are late or 5 to 10 minutes behind, give yourself the extra 10 minutes. They have a 10-minute grace period. So that's how I do mines. Mike Alexander, Matthew 6:33 says, "Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added. And as you got closer to him, he added those things
Mm.
to you, which were already waiting for you." Now, let me tell you about that, man, because the first thing he gave me, honestly, was a wife. And let me tell you, after the best decision was following Christ.
Hit that button.
It was the wife after that. I'm sorry. It was because I'm not even gonna lie to you. All this other stuff is cool. It's great, YouTube, barbering, all that's cool. But having my wife, I can't replace that. So I appreciate God for that gift.
Facts.
He also said God works for your future, your life already set. Once you follow him, he just brings you along. I was thinking of that when you were testifying a bit, but thank you for sharing, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate it, my guy. Thank you. For real. All right, hold on. Dominic, thinking about picking up the Babyliss Slow Pro FX1 clipper. Do you still recommend it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Still in my top. I think it's in my top 5. Still in my top 5.
Crazy that they was using that in Hong Kong, bro.
Yeah. We got, that's another lie.
No.
Because what you said to me about who is really in the industry out here really seeking knowledge and tech and all of that stuff, I think some barbers will be surprised which companies other countries know and what companies they don't know at all. So I think that's an interesting one. I think we will say that for another day because I'm curious.
Indeed.
See what other barbers got to say about that. But look, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this John. I appreciate you, my guy.
All right, man.
From OKC.
Hey.
Find that $25 haircut. Let me know.
Yeah, I'm gonna find that.
And,
I'm gonna look for that.
And then
actively.
show me the haircuts. Hey, nah.
Right.
But nah, I appreciate you coming on, man. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, pleasure, man.
All
See
right,
y'all.
That's my guy. But yeah, man. Yeah, as y'all seen it, we got a few things we got to talk about. Them $25 haircuts, they got to go. I hope that a lot of barbers see their value and think a little bit more highly of themselves. Not think highly of themselves, but they allow this service to show their worth and that people respect it and honor it. But like I said, we got some stuff to talk about. This upcoming stuff, man. It's going to be interesting. And I can't wait to see what everybody has to say about them. Like, I know people rock with certain companies and that's all cool. I rock with I can't say I rock with certain companies. I rock with all companies. There are certain companies I do like the quality of their stuff more than others. That's a given. But I'm a person that likes all the stuff. I like all the new stuff. Like, what's going to come out and really, really get us like, yo, that's crazy. Now, I like the M-Force. A lot of people don't like the M-Force, it seems like. But I love them. I love that blade. I love the magnetic tension. I love the softness of it. I love the sharpness of it. I like, because it's like the best it's like a great all-around trimmer. It's a great all-around trimmer. And yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but there's room for that. There's room for that. That blade, when it comes to smoothness, there's nothing that comes out of the box that smooth that I have used so far. The Wall, I appreciate Wall coming out with something different. I think that's very, very dope. That the fact that it's a little bit something different that we have not seen before when it comes to the professional barbering side. Yes, this mode has been out for a minute. Honestly, I've seen it in the store, the corded one. I'm gonna show y'all that clip when I do the concise review, but it's clearly the internals are different. They enhanced it. I'm not mad at that. The Andis Black Label Masters, like with the phase blade, like come on, like it's a different blade. I can't wait to see how that works. The Masters, all right. Let's be real. When it comes to performance, right? The Masters is really hard to beat. It's a very, very competitive clipper that performs very, very well. If we take away everything, take away the noise, take away whatever else you want to add to it that you think is wrong with it, that the fact that they keep using it, keep bringing it back, or keep whatever, I don't care about none of that. I'm talking about straight performance wise. The Masters, it fades beautiful. The bulk, it fades, it cuts, it does everything. And honestly, that could be the start clipper, it could be the cleanup clipper, it could be whatever clipper that you want it to be. So when it comes to like all around and this, their 1-2 like combo, it's really hard to really like really beat it. It really is. Now, I'm not saying that there ain't no competition, but it's hard to beat. Like I've never seen somebody use a master and say, "Yo, these joints don't work." That has never been a discussion ever, ever, never. Like never have I ever heard that. The Andis trimmer, some people saying they don't hit that hard. Okay, I'll give you that. Maybe they don't hit hard for you. I don't need them to hit hard. I don't need them to scar nobody up and none of that. But they cut soft. They give out clean lines. They take down bulk well. I can see me using this for kids that want a skin fade and I don't use a shaver. Like there's a lot of benefits to it, you know. Now the envies, I don't know nothing about them. I don't know nothing about these gold or black ones yet. I will try them out and see how they work. And I'll let y'all know. Same thing for the Clippers trimmer. I had all three of these in my hand, but I have not used them for a service. So I really can't go off of I just can't go off of that. I'm waiting to pull the trigger on the new black cordless masters. I watched a couple of reviews on YouTube, but still very loud. Have you had a chance to get them yet? No, I have not, Jason. And let me tell you something too, Jason. I'm not claiming that some people have done this or not done this, but I have the silver masters, and I'll do a decibel check on all my clippers, and I want you to see where that stands up to a lot of clippers, and you let me know how loud do you really think they are. The main way to really test out stuff is really doing a decibel check. Once you put a clipper on near a mic, it can really sound a lot louder than what it really is. That's just a part of like how it really works. You need to get a decibel machine to really see and test out how loud something really is. Now, there are some that do have that and have done that test, but I'm going to compare with more clippers and trimmers that we use every day for y'all to really see, like, is this thing really loud or not? My masters are quiet. The corded ones, babe, remember the corded clippers I was using? Did you even hear them? You can't go wrong with the corded. The corded is like a cheat code, though. That's a straight I think the decibel is going to be like 20. You know what I mean? But like, it's crazy how quiet they are. But the cordless masters, these ones, I heard some people say it's quiet. Some people say it's loud. But I don't know how well they maintenance them. I don't know if they sprayed them. I don't know if they oiled them. I don't know if they did any of that. And that's another thing that we might need to see on these reviews, because if you say these are loud, hear this, click, and you turn it on, it sounds loud, other than the mic making it sound real loud, how do I know if you oiled them or not? Like, let's be real. I don't. So that being said, I can't really say that it's really loud or not. I don't have it. How would you compare the M-Force versus the X Pro one cutter? That is a good question. I would definitely say that they're very close, but I would still say the M-Force is a lot smoother. So this is what I mean by a lot smoother. I'm just going to use, let me see. Don't laugh at me. I was going to use one of my credit cards, but y'all would have tried to get the numbers from that, and then y'all would have been upset. But do I have anything I don't got? Sam's Club. All right, so look, say this is the trimmer, right? The X Pro, right here. Anybody that has an X Pro blade, do this. Shave under there real quick. If you do, you might, depending on how you have them set, if they are like zero gap, you might feel that little bite at the bottom. Do that with the Andis Enforce, you don't feel it. So this is what I mean about the smoothness, meaning that there's going to be a time, let's say somebody moves a certain way and it kind of messes up like your whole flow. Sometimes that clipper or trimmer can bite them. But the fact that the Andis Enforce has that curvature on the cutting blade, it doesn't bite them. So it's a real safe blade setup to use more than the X Pro. The X Pro still cuts well, still gives out sharp lines. I would say it probably gives out sharper lines. I ain't gonna say I guess, but it does give out sharper lines than the Enforce. I will say that. But the Enforce is a little bit more smoother, just to be honest. I'm waiting to pull the trigger on a new. Oh, okay. You said that. Oh, you said that twice. Most cordless clippers trimmers get loud over time. True. Now I have a few that has not. I have a few that has not got loud over time. Like my Cyborg trimmer still sounds the same. My Sabres, they still sound the same. My Formax trimmers, they still sound the same. It honestly, I'll be real with y'all. It really depends on how much you use your trimmer and how, like, what are you using it for? Because if you're a person like me, like I save my trimmers health a lot. I do not really, most of the times when y'all see me do videos when I'm taking off bulk, that's for YouTube. I don't cut like that all the time. I don't use a trimmer to bald out. I actually just did a video with my cordless fast feeds, balding out with those and never touching the trimmer until the lineup. And it's a bald fade. So it's really about how you use the product to see how well it's going to work for you. Because sometimes people saying, "Oh, this stuff got loud on me." Da 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 da. Well, for one, you used it every client. Not to be like that. Some hair probably needed to be washed and it wasn't washed. Your maintenance of it probably wasn't the best. All of that stuff matters. So if you take good care of it, just like how you take good care of a car, it ain't gonna sound crazy. You know, you don't get mad at Toyota because of the fact that you didn't keep up with your oil change or switch out your rotors or whatever like that. Like the wear and tear of what we give a product, that matters. And I have to be real. Just being real with that. I have a TPOB X trimmer. I'm good with those, or is there something better? I'm at home and still perfecting the technique. Okay, respect. The X trimmer, I did try that one. I have a review on that one. That one's not bad. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of the Coco. Kind of reminds me of Coco, the X trimmer, like hand to hand with some of the stuff they have. To me, it's all about preference. Of course, to me, there's stuff that is kind of better than it to me because of the feel. I like the Sabres. I like the Andis. I like the Gold FXs, the FX1 system. To me, they're better. But that's all about. There's a lot that goes into that, you know. So there was another one, the high vis. When it comes to lineups, the high vis right now is like it's really hard to beat. It's hard to beat. All around trimmer though, you can't go wrong with the Sabres. Instincts are dope, but they're the power of them. I would say this: if you are in a suite, you average about 6 to 7 clients a day, and that's just something to where you just at. The instincts might not even be a trimmer that you need. If you somebody in a barber shop and you cutting 10 to 15 heads, if even not more, in a day, instinct trimmers I ain't gonna say it's a must, but you benefit from it. But when it comes to trimmers, man, trimmers are it's so up in the air at the end of the day. Run time, battery life, all that stuff. If it matters to you, RPMs, type of motor, or if that matters to you, then just check out some more videos. I just did a top 5. I just did my top 5 trimmers. So if you looking to upgrade, check out that video and see what you think from there. But it's not a bad trimmer. I mean, especially at home use, you can definitely rock that one. And before I get up off of here, I wanted to show y'all this. And I've been talking about it. I'm going to continue to talk about it. Shout out to a few people that has been buying this video. I really, really appreciate y'all. I know this is something that can enhance your technique. It can enhance your service. It can enhance your pockets because you can have, and I mean this, you can have enhancements and then you can have a premium service on enhancements. This is where this can show you how you can have a premium service of enhancements. Because the way that I apply my enhancements is not the typical $5 to $10 service. I really, really want y'all to understand that there is a right way to apply enhancements. There is a right way. Do you think the wall vapor will rival the metal instincts as far as power quality, actually seeing them on stations? No, I don't think it's the rival of the metal instincts. The metal instincts, that vector motor, magnetic motor, I think they're the same. I will only compare motor to motor. So the wall vapor is a brushless motor, so I would compare it to another brushless motor clipper. And I'm not sure exactly which one that is, but we'll see. I'll let y'all know. I don't understand why barbers think that they need their trimmers to actually cut people up. You're going in there with your straight razor after anyway. Yeah, Jason, honestly, that is one of the hardest things for some barbers to understand. You're better off having a trimmer that does not hit crazy all the time. When I say all the time, I mean like the back of the neck. Your client jump like that. You don't want that. You want your client to feel like, yo, did you even do anything? And still have one of the most cleanest fades or shape ups, tapers, whatever. You want that experience. I had clients that's like, yo, man, them trimmers, they I don't really feel them like that. I'm like, what, you want to bleed? I'm like, yo, you got, I know they're giving out sharp lines, but they just don't feel sharp. But if you're giving out sharp lines and they don't feel sharp, what does it say about you as a barber? Just saying. Wall got another trimmer other than the high vis. They have an A-line trimmer, but what is I'm gonna be honest with you, Micah. The high vis is like that for lining up. I can't say it balls out well. It does an okay job. You can use it on tapers, but for lineups, yeah, it do its thing. Why are the cordless magic clips still a staple clipper with all the magic clippers out now? Because, man, they're proven. They're proven. That stagger tooth blade is proven. We will always revert back to whatever's proven. Like that's like the easiest way I could say it. But I meant to add this to y'all. I apologize. When I was showing my website, my enhancement video, that's the website right there. If y'all don't look into it, if y'all have any questions about it, shoot me a DM. You can connect with me and we can talk for real, for real. Stay in the know. Just hit me up on my IG, TikTok, whatever. But if you guys got any questions about this, just hit me up. And also, screenshot this. Screenshot this so you can use my discount code so you can save yourself some money. If I was y'all, I would screenshot this. Because a lot of times I do get people that ask me like, yo, what's your discount code again? Screenshot this. All right. So that being said, y'all, I appreciate y'all rocking with a boy. We've been going strong. Hour and 10 minutes. All right, what'd you say? What would your advice to be as a new barber getting into the shop? One thing I would definitely say is that learn from the OG. Learn from a healthy OG. Learn from the barbers. Stay around them as much as you can. See what they're doing, why they're doing it. See how they're getting clientele. Ask questions. Don't be scared to ask for help. Honestly, the best thing I think for a barber that is getting into a shop is to serve. Because that's what I did. I'm talking about straight, no barber school, straight apprentice, straight on the floor. Yo, serve. That's the best thing you can do. And you'll get better quicker. Any tips to build clientele quickly? Yep. Let me show you something. I can show you better than I can tell you, right? This is something I came up with. You ready? You see this? Any tips to build clientele quickly? Serve. Offer haircuts. And matter of fact, why not get a t-shirt that says want a free haircut, right? And then in the back of it, it says, ask me how. It don't get no better than that. You want to know how to build clientele? Other than, honestly, if you feel like, I'm not telling you to buy it. I'm just saying, serve, offer free haircuts. If you're nervous or you're one of those people that don't want to talk to people on some real, you got your shirt can talk for you. Your shirt can talk for you. Just being real. Want a free haircut? CTBbrand.com. And honestly, this like, I don't know, like easiest way to do it is let people know that you're a barber and that you will cut their hair for free. See if they will like it. And if they do, they got to come back. And if they book their appointment right then and there, you'll take a certain amount off. So this is something just wanted to show you that real quick. Offer free haircuts. And if you're nervous, pick up a shirt. That's what I would do. That's why I created the shirt for y'all. I did it for up and coming barbers. CTBbrand.com. If y'all want to get it 15% off, I'm not pushing nothing. I'm just telling you, if you want those people that don't want to speak much, but you want people to know that you're a barber, I'm just saying. It's one of those ways. That was a good question. Babeless needs to work on their trimmer blades. Why? I don't think so. I think they I'm just going to let me see. Cool. I'm just going to keep that up just for those that need it. But I don't think their trimmer blades are a problem. Not one bit. There's other components that I think that that Babeless can do to how can I say this? To upgrade. But there's not really much to me I think they need to do for their blades. Their blades work well for me. Nice. Appreciate that, Alex. That was like a little slide, Hey, somebody have a question. Hopefully you have the answer, right? Definitely gonna cop a shirt soon. Appreciate you for what you do for the barber community. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you hopping on. Y'all could be doing whatever else, but y'all here with me, so appreciate it. And also shout out to the wifey because she been quiet, like she been just sitting here this whole time, just holding her breath. Oh, okay. You probably got mad stuff you want to tell me, right? Yeah, she does.
No, I wanted to. Well, I was holding my peace.
Oh.
But just tell them charge your worth, but be worth it.
Charge your worth, but be worth it. Facts. Charge your worth, but be worth it. Yep. That's a t-shirt too. All right, y'all. Any other questions before I get up on out of here? Okay, hold on. What state do you live in? What are the average haircut prices there? I live in PA, and I would say between 40 to 50. Well, 35 to 50. So, yeah. But you got to be worth it. This is where I'm at. I feel like you better off. Let's say you charge not the lowest, right? But let's say you right in the middle. If it's 35 and 50 for a haircut, charge 40, right? Charge 40. Y'all might agree with this or not, but this hear me out. Charge 40. Apply the services as if you would have charged for 50 and see how your clients move with that. Say you did that for like 3 people. Hypothetically, knowing the ones that you know that's going to tip. See if there's going to be something different in how they move. Now, we all like getting free stuff, so some people might not value it that way. And they was like, oh, word, that was nice, man. Appreciate you. Still give you a 40 call of the day. But test that out. Test that out. If you want to get at a $50 price, test out the $50 price and a $40 service and see how that works for you. Bro, review the new Anus Black Master Clipper. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. I'm gonna get it soon. I'm gonna let y'all know. And also, y'all follow me on IG. I will be going live tomorrow. It's Eastern Standard Time right now. I'll say maybe close to around noon, maybe 11 to 1, 2, whatever like that. Be going live. I got some stuff I'm letting go. So there's a few people that's been picking up on it. There's still some stuff that's available. I think I have a Saber still on sale. So reach out to me on Instagram so you can talk about that. But also, I forgot about this. Bond server barbering. Yeah. I don't know what you mean by that. But I forgot. I got a package that I was going to do here. I was going to unbox this with y'all because I wanted to wait. Babe, is there scissors behind the screen? It should be. Some red ones. Because I like to try to do this the right way, the healthy way. Thank you. All right. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think is in here? What do y'all think is in here? I done hit myself. What do y'all think is in here, y'all? I don't know. I don't know what it is. So we're gonna find out together. Y'all missed it. Like when I in my early days of doing this stuff, unboxings and stuff, I used to be terrible like opening up the tape and stuff. But I got so much better. So much better. All right. What's in the box? What's in the box, y'all? What is this? What is this? Y'all see this? Gamma Connect 3. Look at this. Oh, wow. Look at this. That's dope. Oh, okay. You know what's crazy? Because I have my stuff like everywhere at the shop. Like, not everywhere, but I have two sides where I put my clippers and trimmers. So I can put them all in the same spot with one wire. Oh, I hope so, bro. Because I'm telling you, I'm getting to a place where these wires, they're not wiring it for me. Okay. So it comes with, so if you didn't have a box with the cord, whatever, it comes with it, and also it comes with the connecting pieces. Now, this look like some Lego stuff, y'all. Hold on. There's like, can you do? And I'm assuming if you get two of these, you can probably do 6. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Because this, I'm gonna tell y'all that this is not something that you can just try to put together real fast. You're gonna have to pay attention. So why I do it like that? Oh, I know you're probably tired of me saying it like that. Am I bugging? There we go. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. No. There we go. So this is how it look. You connect them like this. I feel like I'm connecting a racetrack. Remember a racetrack back in the day when you was young? You used to have to connect the tracks together. And then this plus minus, yeah. Okay. 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 They had to be real smart to know the gap. Not real smart, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this tomorrow. I'm gonna put them on, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see how this works. That's dope. I guess they was like, man, look, they get every product of theirs come with a charging dock. They like, nah, we're not giving them a charging dock. Let's just give them the wires. I ain't mad at it. If it's less wires, I'm fine. So I'm gonna let y'all know if this is really effective or not. So shout out to Gamma. Appreciate that. They said it's coming out. Let me see. It said it's dropping in August. But when in August, right? So let's go to their website real quick. Let's see if we can cop this thing right now. And remember, I told y'all to screenshot that discount code. Let's see. Let's see if they got it. Oh, I thought that was it. I gotta go to parts. Why every time I click here, it don't go? Give me a second, y'all. Okay, I don't see it. I don't see it. Nah, I don't see it yet, y'all. Wait, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Y'all ready? Here you go. If y'all want to get this thing, y'all can get it right now. You can add it to the cart. This is how it's looking. And that's how it's supposed to look. That's dope. So right now it's $40, but use my discount code Concise15 and it will be cheaper. To be honest. So that's up to y'all. If y'all have that many Gamma Stylecraft products. Much love, Concise. I'm going to look into the high vis as a second trimmer. Thank you. And looking forward to more content. God bless. God bless you too, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. Look into my Concise review on that as well if you haven't seen that yet about the high vis. But it's a really good trimmer. It really is. So yeah, but if anybody else don't have no questions, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here, man, and get back to the evening, get some more stuff done. And got a few cuts tomorrow. All right. So look, appreciate y'all. Y'all take it easy, man. Enjoy the fam. Don't waste no time. Be serious about your business. Be serious about yourself, your health, and this everything that God has given you. So I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all subscribing, and I'll see you on the next video. 10K is coming around very soon. All these events is going on, and I hope I see y'all on one of these expos, and we can connect and collab. So y'all be blessed, man. Y'all take it easy.